I don't wear makeup a lot, but I have to say that that sparkly makeup looked gorgeous. But from faces to breakfast, what is the one breakfast item that makes you rise and shine in the mornings? For most people, it's oats that is usually served doused with dairy and a little bit of sweetness. But what if lactose intolerance interferes with adding a sparkle to your morning routine? Well, we're about to show you how you can enjoy a creamy bowl of oats 2 ways without feeling any type of discomfort, thanks to Clover No-Lac full cream fresh milk. Friend, I don't want to go too far. Save oats 2 ways.
Oats 2 ways, and I'm so glad I'm on Savory Station because for breakfast, I actually don't enjoy eating breakfast. I usually eat leftovers for breakfast. So this is a cool way that I can still get that savory vibe in a breakfast bowl. And I'm so excited to show you. So I've already got my onions and my garlic sauteing in the pan.
This is interesting. I've never heard of savory oats.
You better get into it too because it's wonderful. So we've got that already cooked down for about 2 minutes. And then we're going to go straight in with our oats. This is about 3/4 of a cup. And this is giving me risotto vibes. I don't know about you.
That's exactly what I'm thinking right now, because I've never ever thought to use oats in a savory manner, and I've also never thought to cook my oats in this way. But I get the concept of what you're trying to go for. But let's see. Let's wait and see.
So we're toasting it with the onions, and this gives the oats a nice nutty, savory note. And then we're going to set that aside, and then I'm just going to add a splash of water first, just a little bit, just to get that going. And then if you can pass over the Clover No-Lac lactose-free fresh milk to me, and then I'm going to pour this in. So this is really going to get those oats singing and cooked yummy and smooth. Now, obviously, this is a savory application, so I'm not going to get them all the way soft. I'm going to get them really, really nice and crunchy and still a bit of al dente, I
get you. Okay, so maybe I should move on to my oats then, because while that's cooking down, you've added your savory ingredients, you're just going to let it cook down for a bit, right? Yes. So it's sort of almost similar to what we're doing here. So we're making our sweet oats, and into my pot, I'm also going to be adding our Clover No-Lac lactose-free fresh milk. And that, as we all know, we've mentioned that the No-Lac milk is great for people that struggle with lactose issues, right? So Clover No-Lac full cream fresh milk is a lactose-free milk that gives you all the dairy goodness you need, such as calcium and vitamin C. So free yourself from the side effects such as bloating that comes with being lactose intolerant with No-Lac.
When we talk about starting your day on a good footing, I think that's excellent. You know, you're getting all of your calcium, and if you're someone who, you know, is lactose intolerant, this is a great way to start your morning because you don't have to spend the rest of the day feeling bloated and uncomfortable. So I'm still going to cook this down further to me, but now I already have a bowl that I've cooked. So let me just show you the texture that I went for here. So you know, if you wanted it a bit looser, you could definitely add a bit more Clover No-Lac just to get it a bit smoother. But I like it a bit chunkier, just a bit more robust, because I find in that way I just automatically feel a little bit fuller. But you can see how it's starting to cook down here, and it's, I'm smiling.
Like you said, because of the type of oats you're going for with the savory, you still want to maintain that bit of a bite in it because you don't want that too much of a porridge consistency.
Exactly.
But I do see what you're going for. So still nice and nutty, and you're adding the toppings to it.
So I'm adding the toppings. So I've got some sauteed mushrooms over there. I've got some sauteed spinach that I'm also going to add. And then I'm going to go with, you know, your usual breakfast items, I think. So we're going to go in with a bit of avo, some soft-boiled eggs, which I absolutely love, and then just a topping of spring onion, and always for breakfast with me, usually acha, but I'm going to go with a little bit of hot sauce just over the top just to add a bit more flavor.
I like this option because a lot of people also tend to say, I don't like sweet stuff in the morning. So this is a great alternative to the sweet oats, which is what I'm making, to have a savory oats with all the protein and all the goodness you need just in a savory application. We're back onto the sweet oats here, which is still cooking. And obviously, because we want to impart as much flavor into it and make it still nutritious and tasty, I'm going to be adding a bit of chia seeds that are going to cook with the oats while it thickens up.
Amazing.
And then for that additional flavor, I'm just going in with a bit of vanilla essence, as well as some cinnamon. For me, I've found that oats and cinnamon go very well together. And then just for that additional sweetness, some people add their sweet while it's still cooking. For me, I like to add it at the end. But I found that when you cook it with the oats, it actually absorbs wonderfully into the oats itself. So I'm going to add my honey and just let it dissolve with everything here. And then as we letting it cook down, obviously however long you like to let your oats cook, you want to give it about 5 minutes, let it cook, and it comes out obviously like your oats as you would have it. But I'm also going to top mine as well.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, so I'm going to be going with a bit more crunch with our almonds over there. And then because we put some chia seeds in there and they've absorbed and they're like softer, I still want the texture.
Love that.
Yes. So we're still going to do a textural element with some of our chia seeds on the top. And then finishing it off with some sunflower seeds. If you want to, you could also toast these up just for additional nuttiness. And then drizzle some honey over this. And fresh fruit really works well in this kind of application. So I'm going with some strawberries, some blackberries, some blueberries, whatever berries you've got. Just get in that kitchen, discover how you can still enjoy dairy by being lactose-free. You can get the full recipe on afternoonexpress.co.za. Cheers.
Yes, friend.
Say goodbye to nausea and cramps and say hello to delicious freedom with Nolax range of lactose-free milk and yogurt. Be free with lactose-free.